Hi, I'm Tony Abou-Ganim, the Modern Mixologist. I'm here in Las Vegas at the Nightclub and Bar Show, and you're watching VegasNET TV. Cheers.
Hey everyone, it's Maria Ngo with the Strip View Live Success Talk Show, and I am live in Las Vegas at the International Hospitality Week, and I'm here with an icon, Tony Abou-Ganim, who is known as the Modern Mixologist. He is also a TV celebrity, an entrepreneur. How many other things should I be throwing in there?
Good-looking bachelor.
Oh, and look at the way he is dressed. Every woman loves a fine dressed man, right?
Well, thank you. I am a big ZZ Top fan as well. So
they did much better than I did. Sorry about that, ZZ Top. Well, let's talk about your background, because you're known as the Modern Mixologist. You've been handpicked before by Steve Wynn to bring in the cocktail program at Bellagio. I mean, you've done so many things. How do you first get into this?
Well, I grew up in the bar business, and I learned from a very strong woman, my cousin Helen David, who, along with her mother, turned an ice cream parlor into a saloon in 1937. So as a small boy, my father would take me into the brass rail, and I would be treated to a kitty cocktail, a Shirley Temple, and I was always fascinated with my uncles in their starched white jackets and ties behind the bar with the mahogany, the crystal, the beautiful glassware, and this wonderful array of classic cocktails they were producing. So I think, I grew up in the business, it's in my blood. When I turned 20, my cousin put me to work behind the bar, and she really taught me the foundation of mixology, of the profession of mixology, and the classics, and the stories and the recipes that go along with it. So I guess I just was meant to be.
Well, you've been in the industry for quite some time. What are some tips along the way that you could share with us, either as success tips or maybe overcoming adversity? What can you share with our audience?
Well, thank you for aging me. Yes, I have been. I have been in the business for.
I already said you were good looking, right?
I think, like everything in life, my father, God rest his soul, he told me at a very early age, he said, Tony, if you're ever fortunate enough to make a living doing something you love to do, you'll never work a day in your life. And I feel very blessed that I have found that profession. 28 years, and when I started bartending, Maria, bartending was not really something you wanted to aspire to. It was like that part-time job,
right.
What you were doing while your acting career was taking off. And I kept trying to get out of it, and I think my love for the business and the interaction with people kept dragging me back in, and thank God it did. So 28 years later, I have a wonderful career, and I'm very blessed to be sharing and spreading the word of great cocktails with people around this country and worldwide.
Well, one of the things that you could add to your CV is I hear through the grapevine that you're going to be an author.
Well, thank you very much. Yes, I've been working on a book now, and I'm embarrassed to say for the last 8 years. And it's kind of a celebration, and actually the name is the celebration of the cocktail experience, Modern Mixology. And Modern Mixology is kind of a twist on the classic. It's everything I do is founded in classic bartending techniques and the tradition of making great cocktails and recognizing those recipes, but putting a modern today twist on things and utilizing ingredients that weren't available 100, 120 years ago during the golden age of mixology. So the book is a celebration of some of my recipes and a real tribute to the bartenders that have paved the way for what I get to do today. So I'm very excited. It'll be out in February of 2010.
Do you know how we can get that book?
Well, I'm going to give you a signed, personalized copy. But other than that, I do have a website called themodernmixologist.com. So it'll be available there along with my DVD, Modern Mixology, and my line of bar tools from Tag Bar, Tony Abou-Ganim, Tag. Catchy, right?
Yeah, very nice, very nice. Well, tell me about International Hospitality Week. You've attended some of their events. You've been here, and they just adore you, by the way. I mean, when we were first contacted to host and produce the red carpet for them, your name was right at the top of the list, and they were excited to introduce us, and I'm just thrilled to be meeting you here today. So tell me about your thoughts on International Hospitality Week.
Well, thank you very much. It's very kind, Maria. The reason my name is at the top of the list is my last name is Abou-Ganim. It's A-B. I mean, everyone has to fall below the A-B. It's this is, I started coming to this show in 1981 with my cousin Helen, who, like I said, opened a bar, and she ran the bar, the Brass Rail, until she died at the age of 91, just short of her 70th anniversary. And she used to bring me to Las Vegas when the show was at Bally's, and it was about the size of this stage, was the entire show. So I'm very proud to have been a part of the Nightclub and Bar Show for so many years, and it's nice to see the show really embracing and recognizing and making a commitment again to the professional bartender. As I said, I'm very proud to be part of it. I was blown away by the Shake It Up competition that Southern Wine and Spirits put on today. The competitors from all over the world. I mean, we had people from the Czech Republic, from Brazil, from all over the United States, from Puerto Rico, and it just shows you where our profession is going and the passion. If I could put it in one word, the passion that these bartenders are bringing to our craft and the drinks they're making, it's amazing. Very proud.
Well, what an honor was it for me today to be standing here and talking to you. You've got such a kindness about you, a kind soul and a light, and really appreciate it, and thank you so much for contributing to your industry and being at this event.
My pleasure. Thank you so much for having me, and here's happiness. Cheers.